Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
Today's episode, we're going to be doing a spoiler review of the movie Spell, which came out on October 30th. It stars Loretta Devine, and it is supposed to be a horror show. Well, spooky.
It's spooky.
If you like what we're doing on the channel with these reviews for movies, TV shows, video games, and anime, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, turn on notifications, and share the channel with your family and friends. We really would appreciate that. And so, as we get into this review stuff, what was your reaction to Spell?
So my reaction to Spell was, gave me Tell of the Crypts vibe on steroids.
You sure you sat through the whole thing and watched it?
Yeah.
You sure your eyes wasn't closed through most of it?
Listen, this man got jokes. There were some points where I closed my eyes. It was cringy. But it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I don't like black magic, voodoo dolls and stuff like that. That stuff creeps me out in general. But this was very well played. Loretta Devine, another great performance, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But like I said, there's some cringe parts, but that's to be expected. Great movie, though.
I mean, Black Girl Magic. You don't like that? No, I'm just kidding.
This is a different Black Girl Magic.
But definitely was phenomenal. It was even more intense than I thought it was going to be. Because when you watch the trailer and all, it builds it like it's going to be more of a low-budget kind of film. And indeed, it probably was. The whole thing was shot in Africa, South Africa at that. Mm-hmm. And yes, Loretta Devine, once again, does a phenomenal job in her role. Being able to take a more serious and sinister role and succeeding in it so well was really surprising in a way, but incredible. So, to me, phenomenal job on this movie. The whole cast, honestly.
Yes.
And there definitely are a lot of cringe-worthy moments. But my eyes was glued. I couldn't take my eyes off. And so, Steph, favorite and least favorite moments?
Okay, so, honestly, I don't know. This is how I'm going to spin it. My least favorite moment was actually him eating his son's hand without knowing. I mean, he was eating food. He was banging that joint like that joint was a 4-piece chicken wing platter from the Chinese store.
But I had a feeling it was going
Yeah, we had a feeling because I was like, yo, he probably eating people meat. Like, just jokingly said that. And then it was revealed that it was his son's hand. And the crazy part about it was he was like going in, like as I stated. Then when he realized that it was a hand, he threw up. And you seen his son tattoo on his hand that had the 30, and you just, woof.
I was like, she did that on purpose too.
Yes.
To have him figure it out.
My favorite part would have been the end where he just was like, forget it, I'm gonna go ham on them. When he drowned put one of the voodoo dolls in the bucket of water to drown the guy while he was basically just fighting him. And then when he basically baseball batted Loretta Devine's voodoo doll, she went flying halfway across the room, broke her arm and all this other stuff. And then the place was on fire. Then he basically put salt to prevent her from getting out. That was great that he used their own voodoo dolls and their own stuff to basically end the threat. Or so we thought.
I mean, it is what it is. But for me, I'm going to say it's not my favorite part because you already went into the favorite part there. It was one of the more lighthearted but hilarious moments when they're on their way to where his father used to live. And one of the locals there looks at his son's phone because his son's trying to find service. And then as he walks away, after handing the phone back, tells him, you should have got 5G. We haven't had any other Gs for a while, no 4G or 3G. I'm like, I'm cracking up because, 5G really hasn't been that big in the country. Still hasn't been that big yet. It's just starting to get there. And I'm like, okay then. But that was hilarious. My least favorite part would have to be
I think I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
certain scenes when it was so dark.
Oh, okay.
Like at the very beginning. Granted, I think they wanted it to be pitch black where you couldn't see anything, but I personally don't like that.
I thought you were gonna say the nail.
No. That should have been your worst part. The nail was just perfect. Ooh. It fit in perfectly. Yeah, I'm gonna just advise you not to eat anything once you get through the first 10 minutes of this movie.
Yeah. Once
the plane crashes and you watch this movie, don't eat no more.
Yeah.
You might your stomach might not handle it, especially when that nail is getting pulled out.
And then push back in. Oh my god.
Woo! And then pulled it out again. Phenomenal though overall.
Yeah.
Now, would you recommend this movie?
For sure, 1000%. It's a great movie, great cast. And as we stated at the end, it gives us the vibes that it might be a part 2.
Possibly. Now, granted, this is in theaters right now, and you can also get it on demand for $10 to rent.
I mean, that's literally a movie ticket right there.
Yeah. So either or in theaters if you can, which I don't recommend with everything ramping up greatly with this pandemic, but you can watch it at home for $10. So I definitely would recommend watching this. It's phenomenal. I would definitely say crank the volume all the way up, turn off the lights, watch this at night, and let the movie take you away. And they did a phenomenal job with the cinematography, the acting, the script. Everything was great from beginning to end. And yes, as Steph stated, there could be a sequel because of certain things that happened at the very end. You never know, but phenomenal. And if you guys watched this before already, or if you plan on seeing this movie, let us know your thoughts and opinions on it in the comments below. And until next time.